We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is, from the hot ones, it is the Nugget honey, little turn away from hot sauces. And it is honey infused with pepper X. So I haven't had pepper X a lot. I've had everything up to, including a Reaper and honey before. By now I've done a lot of honeys. But I've not, Pepper X is just not something I've run across very often. There will be more of that coming, of course, as I get a little bit deeper into the hot ones sauces from the various seasons. But Pepper X is not something I generally come across a lot, other than in that context. So I'm not familiar at all with the flavor characteristics. Same really with Apollo. I am familiar with the last dab Apollo, but haven't got to the Pepper X last dab yet. As of the filming of this, maybe by the time this is posted, who knows? And by this time, of course, I've done quite a few different hot honeys as well. So anyway, we have the American Alfalfa Honey. We've got, what is this, Berry? I can't make that out. Let's see here. Bar Hill Gin and Pepper X. Is that what it says? Bar Hill? It's honey is from Wyoming. It's a craft gin. It doesn't quite. Okay. All right. Whatever. All right. So chicken, pizza, martinis, apparently, and ice cream. Honey and ice cream is not a thing I enjoy. So nope, not doing that. I think it's Bar Hill. All right, let's get into this. See how squeezable it is. It looks like it's kind of solidified a bit in there. Open it up. Oh yeah, see this is all chunked up. That's all right. Guess we won't be needing. Oh, what? Look at this top. Oh no. Alright, whatever. Okay. Alright, let's just pour us out some toothpaste here. Alright. This is going to be interesting trying to have this on chicken strips, which is what I'm planning on doing here. It's gonna, I mean, you can see it's not smoothing out or anything. It can stick upside down. Yes, very interesting. Let's take a smell here. Oh, it smells like honey and gin. So that's kind of interesting that it does that with gin. I guess there's not enough in there to stop coagulation in winter, like it's winter right now as I film this. And I mean, I don't keep it somewhere cold, but that's bizarre. It doesn't say whether this is pasteurized or not either. Huh. I actually like this texture when I'm putting it on muffins with peanut butter. That's kind of where I like it. And that's usually what I would have for one of these videos. I might, who knows, maybe I'll bust one out for this, just depending on how this is. But I mean, it looks fine, other than being kind of coagulated, too pasty. But all right, let's get into this and see how it goes. I'm getting the gin. I'm getting the honey, mostly honey, a little bit of the gin. I'm getting the notes of the gin. Getting a little bit of heat. They gave us a 4 out of 10 as far as heat. Heat is very, very moderate here, though. Well, it tastes fine. Definitely, if you like gin, that probably is going to be helpful. But I'm not a big gin fan. But this, like the craft gin, I like because they're not always so super piney. This one is not super piney. This is like the dumbest way possible. I'm getting a little bit of a build with that Pepper X. Oh man, this is so. I don't approve. I don't approve of this. Hemi having to do this. Bad honey. There. I might have to give this some hot water treatment. It will taste fine though with the English muffins. That I'm certain about. Doing strange. It's almost like a lava lamp the way it. Yeah, whatever. All right, so definitely I need to get that a hot water bath. But Nugget honey, I really felt like, you know, Nugget honey doesn't really make sense outside of the context of chicken nuggets specifically. Given the hot ones involvement here, so let's just see how this goes. Kind of wish I wouldn't put it on the second one. I'm not a huge fan of honey and just honey chicken like this. Mixing it with like Louisiana style sauce, that's fine. It's not bad. I do like the flavor of this honey. It's a good honey. It's expensive though. This little angel, this little 3 or 4 ounce bottle, whatever it is. I'm honestly, I was like 10 or 12 bucks. And I mean, I get a craft gin. Pepper X. It's a boutique thing, I get it. Pepper X is definitely not influencing the flavor very much though. I mean, a little bit, just like a little bit of heat. I guess it is good I put this much on here. You can see where it's, so you get a better feel for it, but this was right next to the one from Bushwood Kitchen. Forget the name of that now. Whatever that hot honey was that used an extract. That one stayed flowable pretty much the entire time. And they're right next to each other in a cabinet next to the sink that's over both the dishwasher and the air fryer and the toaster. So I don't know. Like honeys, I can never quite predict what they're going to do. Obviously in summer they flow better, of course, but I wouldn't think the ambient temperature would be that far off. Not as opposed to summer, just like, you know, room temperature. Wherever you keep it, in the 70s or whatever. I'll give it a legit one. Yeah, I'll give it one. One for each. An actual legit one. I do like the flavor of this. It's pretty neat. I mean, this is not the greatest application for me. I usually would rather have something else. I mean, I like honey. I'm just, you know. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of it just by itself. And chicken strips, I don't think usually, most of the time, they don't impart enough of a flavor. Which is why they're such a good base for hot sauces. What flavor there is pretty amenable to being melded with almost anything. My problem with using honey on it is it's just, I always feel like it's to be a bit too sweet. But yeah, I mean, I like this one. I wouldn't get it again for that price, but I do like it. The alfalfa honey has a nice wildflowery-esque characteristic. I also like. Yeah, this is one of the better ones. I do kind of feel like it should be hotter. Like a lot hotter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Definitely gonna have to give this the hot water treatment. Yeah, it was good. I mean, I find a lot of the Heatness, Hot Ones, First We Feast, a lot of their products to be, I think, really mixed results. This is among the best I think I've had. The Brain Burner was also good. That was in their Hot Ones game show. The Constrictor is, I like it, but it is basically just Reapers on top of Reapers. The Eye of the Scorpion I thought was putrid. That was an awful sauce. The regular classic I didn't like very much either. Apollo was, I think kind of one note. I mean, it was okay for what it was. But it's not something that I would get super excited about. Oh, I got to get more. In fact, I haven't got more of it. I haven't said, oh, I got to search that out, get more of that. It's, I mean, for what it is, it's fine. But it's not, to me, I like the Constrictor. I like the Reaper, I think, a little bit better than I like the Apollo. Apollo wasn't bad, though. It was kind of in the middle for me. But I think a lot of their sauces, or your mileage may vary in a big way. At least that's how I found them. But as far as products with their nameplate on them, this one is a pretty good one. If you like hot honeys and you haven't tried this one yet, don't go for it saying, oh, well, I'm going to get a good dose of Pepper X here, because I gave it a 1, a legit 1, but only barely that. More so, it definitely is the wonderful sort of alfalfa honey they have in here, and the whatever this gin is. Those two went together really, really well. But those two were a lot more so by volume than Pepper X was. Pepper X, I mean, there's no pepper chunks. I'm sure it was just a powder that they sprinkled in somewhere along the line. It is starting to flow just a touch better, though, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it just needed more room. I don't know, whatever. Let's go get the hot water bath right after this, and we shall see what we see from there. But anyway, that is the Hot Ones Nugget Honey. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.